Let's face it, most people use Claude like a texting app. They ask a question, get an answer, and just copy it somewhere else. And this is why Cowork changes all that. You point Claude at a folder on your computer, and it actually does the hard work for you. For example, clean up a messy downloads folder in seconds, turn a stack of screenshots into finished spreadsheets, and you can even set a task to run every Monday morning before you sit down at your desk. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to actually set up Cowork to work for you and all the different examples. By the way, Cowork is now available for both Mac and Windows on all paid Claude plans, so everyone can actually try it out. So first up, what is Claude Cowork? The easiest way to think about it, regular Claude lives in the browser tab. It can read what you paste in and answer questions, but it cannot touch anything on your computer. Cowork is a different mode inside Claude desktop app. You give it access to a folder, and now Claude can change these files, read these files, create new ones, and save finished work straight on your computer. That's the whole shift. And when you learn how it actually works and how to set it up, you will stop using regular Claude for half of the things you used before. So without wasting anybody's time, let's start from the setup. This part takes about 5 minutes. Go to claude.com/downloads. You can find the link in the description. Grab the desktop app for your system and sign in to your account. This is really simple. After that, we have to set up our global instructions. So let's jump into our Claude. Click on your username. Next up, click settings. After that, on the left, you should see Cowork. If you don't see it on Windows, for example, it could be hidden in connectors, but I'm using Mac, so click Cowork, and you have to set up your global instruction. This is actually a really important step, and I've seen other YouTubers and other influencers kind of miss it. And this is where you tell Claude who you are and how you work. Think of it like training a new assistant on day one before you touch anything. So let's paste in my prompt I prepared before doing this video. This is just an example, but it will take around 5-10 minutes to create your own. So first of all, who am I? I'm a content creator. I make YouTube videos and work on my computer most of the day. For communications, keep responses short and direct, no filler phrases or corporate tone. If something is wrong with my idea, tell me. Really simple setup, but really helps with your output. Next up, file naming. And this is really important depending on your task. So use lower cases with hyphens like project name.md as an example, no spaces in file names. After that, output preferences. Again, all of these things will depend on what kind of work you want Claude to do, but this is a really simple, I would say, outline. So output preferences, save finished files next to the source files unless I say otherwise. For spreadsheets, include totals at the bottom, and for summaries, lead with the answers, then the details. So each of you watching can create your own rules, your job, your tools, the way you like things named, and what kind of output do you want back. This will take around, again, 5-10 minutes depending on your writing speed, and this will make Cowork, in my opinion, 10 times better. If you skip it, you'll waste your time next time because you have to repeat your instructions every time with every prompt. That's why it's really important to do this in the beginning. So let's click save. And we are done. Let's get back to settings. And next up, of course, you can find Cowork right here on the top next to chat and code. Click on it, and this will open our Claude Cowork dashboard. Okay, now the setup is done. Let me show you what this thing actually can do. Demo 1 is what I call the messy downloads folder, but we will have a small twist to actually make it a bit more complex. So first of all, look at my downloads folder. Lots of different screenshots, thumbnail ideas, random installers, some documents, even some invoices, which I don't know what they're doing in the downloads. And this is what most people's downloads folders look like. It's basically a chaos. So in regular Claude, you would have to upload each file one by one, which makes no sense because it would be faster just going in the folder and organizing yourself. But with Claude Cowork, we can actually point it at the folder and ask it to organize all the files. So actually I prepared a prompt and I will show you how it all works. So the prompt is really simple. Look at my downloads folder, group everything into subfolders by type. Images go to images, PDFs go to PDFs, installers to installers, but any image that is roughly 16:9 aspect ratio around this size, put it in the folder called thumbnails, because I want to see my thumbnails separately from all the other images and files. And anything older than 6 months, go into folder called archive. And lastly, show me the plan before you move anything. So this is the prompt. Next up, you can also select different models, which is really similar to normal Claude. I'm using Sonnet because we don't need to run the latest model for this. Next really important step, Cowork only works with folders that we allow him to work. It. So work in project, choose a folder. So we were talking about downloads folders. So let's select downloads folder, open. And now we actually have to allow Claude to work in this folder. So let's click allow. This is really important because Claude cannot just run around your computer, check out your personal files, send them to internet. You select the folder where you want Cowork to work, and then you have to give access. And this way Claude cannot touch any of your files outside of this folder. Again, really great for the safety. After that, we have this button. If you click on it, we have two options when Claude asks you to do action or Claude does it automatically. Let's do ask right now, and let's run this prompt. We did ask Claude to give us a plan before executing anything, so let's see if it actually understands the task. So it's scanning your downloads folder first. You can see what's happening in the background, and we got our first answer. So you can see we have 14 thumbnails. We have 7 image files. And also before executing the task, Claude asked us a few questions. This is happening because we actually asked Claude to plan before doing anything. Again, if you're doing it for the first time, always ask for the plan because this will allow you to actually set it up better and get better results. After you trust it, you can just run it without any planning. So videos, I didn't see any videos. 2 PDFs are similar. It's the same date for this PDF and 354 archive files. This is actually from Premiere Pro. So let's run it because I don't want to waste time. Let's run it. Amazing prompt. If I would not be filming this tutorial, I would actually try to answer the questions and make it a better output, but let's make it quick. Also, while we're waiting, please don't forget to subscribe for more videos about Claude. And now we're also working on videos about UGC, about personal brand, and much more. So if you want to learn more about AI, subscribe and let's see what is Claude Cowork cooking. And voila, Cowork finished with our folders. It took us around 30 seconds, I would say 20-30 seconds. We have PDFs, documents, videos, archived files. So let's jump into documents and see how it all looks. Yeah, looks pretty good. It's all clean. We have archive files, we have thumbnails. So let's see if it actually figured out what are the thumbnails. And yeah, I see thumbnails. I see also a few mistakes. For example, this. It's not a thumbnail, but actually it looks like a thumbnail. So yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, all of them are thumbnails. Also documents. Yeah, we have documents. Also, I get this message all the time. You can invite 3 people to Cowork. I will leave the link in the description if someone wants to use it. Why not? Let's close it. So now stop and think about what just happened. Claude didn't just sort by file extensions. It read the metadata of every image and made a decision based on the aspect ratio, which is really impressive. And if you would try to do it manually, it probably would take us, around 20-30 minutes minimum if we're quick. And this took us 1 minute total because I was also yapping while we were doing the task. Now, real quick, before we dive into the next demo, you can take the task like this and put it also on the pilot, as I mentioned in the beginning. For example, a clean downloads folder will not last for, I would say, weeks if you're active. So by Friday, you will have the same mess in your download folder. So how to actually schedule some of the tasks? So first of all, you can type in -schedule. I'm writing it wrong. But now they also added a button right here on the left, schedule. And this is where you can actually schedule any task you want. So click new task, put in the name, description. Also again, input the folders. For example, again, downloads folder, allow, paste in the same task we had before. Also act without asking, select the model you like. I would go for lower models and just save the task. And from now on, the exact task will run on its own. You don't have to remind it ever. One thing to know, for the task to actually run, the computer has to be on. They even have this feature, keep away. So basically this feature will keep your computer awake. You have to, of course, have a charger for battery not to die. So this is one caveat. Your computer has to be running 24/7 for this task to happen. Or if you shut down your computer, the task will run the next time you open it again. For example, if you have a task set for Monday and you never open your computer, never turn on your computer on Monday, and you turn your computer on Tuesday, Basically, it will run once you turn on your computer. I hope it makes sense. I said turn on computer many times. And now let's move to demo 2, which in my opinion is way more impressive. I have a folder on my computer desktop. Let's open it. Desktop, which is called crypto results. In this folder, I have 5 screenshots, which I prepared before doing this video, of 5 winning trades. In the regular Claude, you have to open each one of these screenshots, read the numbers off of it, and type them into spreadsheets manually yourself. And it would take me so much time, I would never even do it. So with Claude Cowork, I have this prompt. So look at every image in this folder. Each one is a screenshot of a closed trade. For each screenshot, pull out the trading pair, direction, entry price, exit price, P&L percentage, date. And this is where it gets crazy. Build me a spreadsheet called traders. This is the file in the same folder with 1 row per trade and totals row at the bottom that calculates win rate and average P&L. Then write a short summary file with the overall win rate, biggest winners and biggest losers, which pair performed the best. So simply put, I have few screenshots, and then I ask Cowork to go to the folder, check out all the images, get the data, and create this spreadsheet with all the information. Again, manually, this is almost impossible. So again, you select the model, you select the folder. So let's select different folder because this image is in a different folder, crypto results. Also, as I mentioned, manually it would make no sense because it would take so much time. And let's run this prompt. And we got our first output. So we got all the trades, which are correct, I remember them. We got the P&Ls, we got entries and exits, also the date. And now all we have to do is just accept the plan. So yes, I said yes. Let's go. So while we're waiting, you can actually imagine what else can you do. You can use same process for invoices, for images. For example, if you have some scribbles, some notes, you can actually ask Cowork to create some kind of like spreadsheets, documents, even like calculate some numbers. Check out, for example, your expenses. And what's best, it's all happening in the background. It's also really, really quick, way faster than manual input. As I mentioned like many times, I would never even do this manually. And when we have tools like Cowork, you can actually calculate more, make more informed decisions, check out what you're spending. So we have our docs. So let's open it. So these are our trades. We got all the information and we also have summary. So win rate is 100%. All I do is win. I'm joking. I put in only winning trades. Performance, and it only took me 5 minutes to get all this info. If you jump into the same folder, you can see we have all the same screenshots. We also have our spreadsheet and our summary in the MD file. Again, worked like a charm because Claude looked at the folder of screenshots, extracted structured data from messy real world inputs. So again, if you open like any of these, like let's go to the folder. Let's open how it actually looks. It looks like this, like so much information in this window. And then it actually analyzed all this data and gave us really clean output, which is from what I see, correct. But again, with all of these LLMs, you have to double check because sometimes there are mistakes. So don't make like really big decisions on this data. You always still have to double check. And you can do the same thing with receipts, invoices, business cards, with anything you have in the folder, or for example, screenshots. The pattern is always the same. Create a new task, give allowance to the folder, select the model, ask or don't ask, put in the prompt what you want it to do, then approve it or deny it, and Claude Cowork will do it for you. Now I also want to give you a few tips and gotchas because there's some limitation to Cowork, of course, but every tool there's limitation. So this is actually the stuff nobody tells you in tutorial. So first of all, start with read-only tasks. The first time you use Cowork, ask it to look at the folder and tell you what's in it. Don't ask it to delete or move anything from the first prompt. First of all, you actually see, does it work with your folders and with your workflow? Second, always use a folder Claude can access without breaking anything important. As I mentioned, create new folders or select save folders. Don't point Cowork to some important documents or programs you need for work. Third, permissions are per folder. So for the first time Claude tries to read the folder, your operating system will pop up asking you, do you allow it or do you deny access? And you can always change these settings later on your system. Fourth, really important one, be specific with your prompts. Because for example, clean up my files is way too vague and you can actually delete anything. The prompts I showed you in this video work because they tell Claude exactly what to look for, where to put things in, and what the output should look like. I'll leave the prompts in description. The more specific you are, the less guessing or thinking Claude has to do. Because most failures, from my experience, are bad instructions, not a broken software so far from what I see. So simply put, this is Claude Cowork. But there's additional features like projects, dispatch, plugins, connectors, and I plan to cover all of these in my future videos. That's why subscribe, and if you have any questions, ask them in the comments. See you next time.